The story of Atlantis has captivated humankind for centuries. It is a tale of a powerful and advanced civilization, a civilization that seemingly vanished without a trace. Swallowed by the sea, lost to time, was Atlantis real or simply a myth? The answer continues to elude us, yet the legend persists, inspiring countless books, films and theories. The legend speaks of a utopian society, a society with advanced technology, impressive architecture and a deep connection to the natural world. Atlantis was said to be a naval power, its influence stretching across the known world. But this golden age was not to last. The Atlanteans, according to the legend, became greedy and power-hungry. Their ambition angered the gods, who unleashed a cataclysmic event. Our primary source for the story of Atlantis is the Greek philosopher Plato. In his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Plato describes Atlantis in detail. He tells of its geography, its people, and its ultimate demise. Plato claimed that the story of Atlantis was passed down to him through his ancestor Solon, a renowned Athenian statesman. Solon, according to Plato, learned of Atlantis from Egyptian priests. The priests regarded the story as a historical account, a warning from the distant past. But was Plato simply relaying a story he had heard, or was he using Atlantis as an allegory? Some scholars believe that Plato used Atlantis to illustrate philosophical points. The rise and fall of Atlantis, they argue, represent the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of moral governance. The mystery of Atlantis continues to fascinate and intrigue us. Despite centuries of speculation and exploration, no definitive proof of its existence has ever been found. Yet the legend persists, fueled by our innate curiosity about the past and our desire to believe in lost worlds. The search for Atlantis has taken us to every corner of the globe. From the depths of the Atlantic Ocean to the islands of the Mediterranean, researchers have sought evidence of this enigmatic civilization. While no sunken cities have been discovered, the search has yielded tantalizing clues. Plato's account of Atlantis is remarkably detailed. He describes a vast island nation located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, believed to be the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, according to Plato, was a powerful empire, its influence extending across the Mediterranean and even into parts of Europe and Africa. The island itself was said to be ring-shaped, consisting of concentric circles of land and water. The central island, where the capital city stood, was described as a marvel of engineering and architecture. It was adorned with magnificent temples, palaces and public buildings, all constructed from precious metals and stones. The capital city of Atlantis, according to Plato, was a marvel of urban planning. It was laid out in a series of concentric circles connected by canals and bridges. The central island, home to the royal palace and the temple of Poseidon, was said to be a place of great beauty and splendor. The Atlanteans themselves were described as a tall, handsome and long-lived people. They were ruled by a wise and benevolent king, descended from Poseidon himself. The people of Atlantis enjoyed a high standard of living with access to abundant resources and a thriving economy. The Atlanteans, driven by their ambition, sought to expand their empire. They assembled a vast army and navy, conquering lands and subjugating peoples. Their military prowess was unmatched, and soon their dominion stretched across the known world. However, their thirst for power proved to be their undoing. The gods, angered by their hubris and aggression, decided to punish the Atlanteans. A series of natural disasters, including earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and tsunamis, were unleashed upon the island nation. The question of Atlantis' existence has captivated scholars and enthusiasts for centuries. Was Plato describing a real civilization, lost to time and buried beneath the sea? Or was Atlantis a product of his imagination, a fictional creation designed to illustrate philosophical points? Some scholars believe that Plato's Atlantis was inspired by real-world events. They point to natural disasters, such as the volcanic eruption of Thera, modern-day Santorini, as possible inspirations for the story. The destruction of Thera, which devastated the Minoan civilization, bears some resemblance to Plato's account of Atlantis. Others argue that Atlantis is a purely allegorical creation. In our search for a real-world counterpart to Atlantis, we turn our attention to the Minoans. Flourishing on the island of Crete during the Bronze Age, the Minoans were a sophisticated civilization known for their advanced culture, seafaring prowess, and enigmatic demise. Could they be the inspiration behind Plato's tale? The Minoan civilization emerged around 2700 BC and thrived for over 1,000 years. They built magnificent palaces, developed a written language, and established trade networks that spanned the Mediterranean. Their art, characterized by its vibrant colors and flowing forms, reflected a deep connection to nature and a celebration of life. The Minoans were skilled sailors and merchants. The eruption of Thera, a volcanic island now known as Santorini, is widely believed to have played a significant role in the Minoan decline. This cataclysmic event, one of the largest volcanic eruptions in recorded history, sent shockwaves across the Aegean Sea, devastating the Minoan world. The eruption triggered massive tsunamis that crashed against the shores of Crete, destroying coastal settlements and disrupting trade routes. Volcanic ash rained down on the island, blanketing crops and poisoning water supplies. The once fertile land was transformed into a desolate wasteland. The eruption of Thera had a profound impact on the Minoan psyche. The parallels between the Minoan civilization and Plato's Atlantis are striking. Both were advanced maritime cultures renowned for their wealth, sophistication and influence. Both met with sudden and dramatic ends, their demise shrouded in mystery and legend. The eruption of Thera, with its devastating tsunamis and volcanic ash, echoes Plato's description of Atlantis' destruction. The Minoans' sudden collapse, their once great civilization reduced to ruins, resonates with the legend of a lost world swallowed by the sea. However, there are also significant discrepancies between the Minoan reality and Plato's account. Despite the discrepancies, the Minoan civilization remains a compelling candidate for the real-world inspiration behind Atlantis. Their advanced culture, seafaring prowess and sudden collapse, coupled with the cataclysmic eruption of Thera, provide tantalizing clues. It is possible that Plato, drawing on Egyptian accounts or other ancient sources, embellished the story of the Minoan collapse, transforming it into a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris and the impermanence of power. The Minoans, though long gone, continue to fascinate and inspire. Their art, architecture and enigmatic demise serve as a reminder of the fragility of civilization and the enduring power of myth and memory. While the true nature of their connection to Atlantis remains elusive, the Minoan civilization offers a glimpse into a lost world that may hold the key to unlocking one of history's greatest mysteries. The search for Atlantis has led us to the depths of the ocean, where underwater archaeologists explore submerged landscapes in search of evidence of lost civilizations. Armed with sonar, submersibles and advanced diving equipment, these modern-day explorers seek to unravel the mysteries hidden beneath the waves. Underwater archaeology is a challenging and often dangerous endeavor. Visibility is limited, currents can be unpredictable, and the pressure at depth poses risks to divers. Despite these challenges, underwater archaeologists have made remarkable discoveries, shedding light on ancient maritime cultures and the history of human interaction with the sea. From shipwrecks laden with ancient treasures to submerged settlements swallowed by rising sea levels, the ocean floor holds a wealth of information about our past. Off the coast of Bimini, in the Bahamas, lies a curious underwater formation known as the Bimini Road. This linear arrangement of large flat stones, resembling a paved road or a section of wall, has captured the imagination of Atlantis enthusiasts and fueled speculation about its origins. Discovered in 1968, the Bimini Road has been the subject of numerous expeditions and studies. Some researchers believe that it is a natural formation created by erosion or the movement of underwater currents. Others, however, see it as evidence of ancient human activity, possibly a remnant of Atlantis itself. Proponents of the man-made theory point to the size, shape and alignment of the stones as evidence of intentional placement. In the Sahara Desert of Mauritania lies a vast circular geological formation known as the Richat structure, or the Eye of the Sahara. This striking feature, visible from space, has been the subject of much speculation, with some suggesting it may be the lost city of Atlantis. The Richat structure, measuring approximately 50 kilometers in diameter, consists of concentric rings of sedimentary rock, eroded over millions of years. Its unique appearance, resembling a giant bullseye, has led some to draw parallels with Plato's description of Atlantis as a circular island with concentric rings of land and water. Proponents of the Atlantis connection point to the structure's size, shape and location as evidence. However, the Richat structure's geological origins are well understood. Interpreting the evidence, a balanced perspective. The search for Atlantis has yielded intriguing clues and fueled countless theories. From underwater formations to geological wonders, the evidence is often open to interpretation, leading to a mix of scientific inquiry and imaginative speculation. While the existence of a real Atlantis, as described by Plato, remains unproven, the legend continues to inspire exploration and discovery. The search for Atlantis has led to advancements in underwater archaeology, expanded our knowledge of ancient civilizations, and fueled our fascination with the mysteries of the past. It is important to approach the evidence with a balanced perspective, considering both scientific explanations and the enduring power of myth and legend. The story of Atlantis, whether rooted in historical fact or born from imagination, serves as a reminder of the vastness of human history and the many secrets that still lie hidden beneath the waves and within the depths of time. Beyond the Minoans, expanding the search. The Minoan Civilization presents a compelling case for Atlantis, but the search doesn't end there. The ancient world was home to numerous advanced cultures with sudden and unexplained ends. Could other civilizations hold clues to the Atlantis mystery? Our journey takes us beyond the Mediterranean, to distant lands and forgotten empires. From the Atlantic to the Indus Valley, we explore remnants of ancient civilizations, seeking parallels to Plato's account. Each civilization offers a unique perspective on ancient history. Their achievements challenge our assumptions and inspire us to imagine worlds before our own. Section 2. The Tartessian Civilization, a contender from the West. On the Iberian Peninsula lay the ancient civilization of Tartessus, known for maritime trade, metalworking and enigmatic disappearance. Could they be another piece of the Atlantis puzzle? Renowned for wealth from trade routes and mineral resources, they traded in silver, tin, gold and other precious metals, amassing riches that fueled their growth and prosperity. Described as powerful, sophisticated, ruled by wise kings. Few written records, much known from Greeks and Phoenicians. Around the 6th century BC, they mysteriously vanished. Theories range from natural disasters to conquest. The lack of conclusive evidence adds to the intrigue. Section 3. The Indus Valley Civilization, Echoes of a Distant Past. In the fertile plains of the Indus River Valley, an advanced civilization emerged around 3000 BC. Known for urban planning, sanitation systems and enigmatic script, it thrived for over a millennium. Could their story hold echoes of Atlantis? The Indus cities, such as Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, were marvels of urban design, featuring grid-like streets, multi-story buildings and elaborate drainage systems. Their writing system remains undeciphered. Artifacts reveal a sophisticated artistic sensibility and complex social structure. Around 1900 BC, the Indus Valley Civilization began to decline. Theories include environmental changes, invasions, or internal conflicts. Legends and reality, the allure of lost civilizations. The stories of Tartessus and the Indus Valley Civilization remind us of the vastness of history and the mysteries buried beneath the sands of time. The search for Atlantis reveals human ingenuity and resilience. Lost civilizations ignite our imaginations and challenge our assumptions about the past. They remind us of the fragility and resilience of human civilization. Section 1. Atlantis, between myth and history. The legend of Atlantis captivates our imaginations, blurring myth and history. The search for Atlantis explores ancient civilizations and deep mysteries. Plato's account reminds us of the cyclical nature of civilizations. The Minoans offer a compelling parallel to the Atlantis legend. The eruption of Thera echoes Atlantis' destruction. The Minoan civilization may hold clues to Atlantis' origins. Alleged evidence of Atlantis fuels speculation and debate. Scientific explanations often point to natural phenomena. The search for Atlantis expands our understanding of ancient technologies. Atlantis inspires exploration and a sense of wonder about the ancient world.